Hello everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Road to Glory Career Mode Series video, and we are going into week 2 of Rhett Gamer's sophomore season, and Rhett had his debut game in the last video for the Texas Tech Red Raiders, and Rhett Gamer made a statement here for Texas Tech. Had his best game of his career so far, threw for over 300 yards, 5 touchdown passes, and no interceptions in the rain as well against James Madison. And I know that team's not known for their defense, but that is still a great start to Rhett Gamer's career here as a sophomore at Texas Tech. And this Texas Tech team, we're 1-0 on the season. We're now ranked 24th in the nation. So now today, Texas Tech will be playing away. We'll be going to Colorado State against the Realms. And that's a Realms team who's 76 overall. This Texas Tech team is 83. So this is a game we should win. But with the way home field advantage is in this game, you just never know how it's going to play on the road. So thank you all for all the support here on this series. I have timestamps for you all in the video description below. If you just want to go ahead and jump to the game, feel free to do that. So I learned that practice at this point does not really matter as much anymore. So I'm no longer going to do it at the beginning of each episode. So I didn't know this. I never noticed this. But you do not get experience for practice. So you only get coach trust. So coach trust, once you get a lot of it, it really doesn't, it's not a huge deal. I mean, you can change the play or add, like, you don't really change the play. You can look at 2 other options more when you increase your coach trust. So I'm going to keep playing through practice. I won't show it anymore, but that just is bizarre to me that you don't get experience for practice. You only get coach trust. And I didn't know that until I saw a few comments on my older videos and saw that. And I was like, wow, I never noticed that, but you don't. You don't get experience for practice, which makes no sense, actually. So that is very strange. So practice is just to earn coach trust, not actually getting better as a player. So we're going to move into the top stories, and then we're going to do the weekly agenda. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can find the full playlist down in the video description below. That's the best place to look for more episodes. I also have a Dynasty Mode series where Ryan Gamer, Rhett's brother, is the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats, and what a season that has been. Trust me when I say you do not want to miss that one. And there's also 5 other career modes for across 4 different sports games that you can tune into here on the channel as well. Plenty of sports. Tune in. They're all so much fun. You're likely to find another series that you enjoy here. But as we take a look here at the top stories, big rivalry match for my Kentucky Wildcats today, going against Tennessee. It will be in Lexington, Kentucky, so hopefully Kentucky pulls out the win in that one. Clemson snuck past number 6 LSU with a 13-20 victory at Clemson. That is a huge win for Clemson and a big loss for LSU. That is a tough game. And then Syracuse took down Miami. Syracuse is ranked 12th in the nation. That is insane. One thing that I found in this game, Syracuse has been dominating in a couple of my Dynasty modes, and they've also been dominating in this Road to Glory series. That Syracuse team in this game, even though they're only like 80 overall, for some reason they simulate really well. And then number 5 Kansas State barely beat UCF 27-20, and that was, UCF is now 23 ranked, and Kansas State moves to number 5 in the nation. So now moving on to the weekly agenda, we have 5 energy points to spend. We have 6 weeks to exam time. We should probably study a bit. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to train once so we get in skill point. And then we're going to focus on health. We're going to focus on leadership. Almost maxed out leadership. And then we're going to study. You know, Rhett doesn't want to focus too much on studying. We cared too much about our GPA in Season 1 in Minnesota. So Rhett doesn't want to spend as much time for exams. You know, we'll spend a little bit here and there, but we found out that GPA didn't really make a huge impact, so I don't think it's a massive deal. You do get fan favorites, so increased composure at home is pretty good. And it is time for Rhett Gamer's second game at quarterback for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Sophomore season continues today, week 2 of the 2025 season. Texas Tech going into Colorado State to continue to make a statement this season. My goal, over 300 yards passing, over 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Let's crush this Colorado State Realms football team. As we take a look at these two teams, we got 83 overall Texas Tech going into Colorado State against the 76 overall Realms. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for...
These environments are amazing. Like, wow, this one looks awesome, and the entrances never get old. This game, they really knocked it out of the park with the presentation and recreating these student atmospheres. It's amazing. But let's go ahead and have a huge game here. Rhett Gamer 2.0 is back, everybody. Sophomore season. Mesh spot. Oh, I love it. Coach, you legend. Coach is like, I want to throw. Eakin for a touchdown. Oh, we can't audible? Oh.
He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game.
This is going to be a fun year. I can tell you all that right now. Look, our coach.
And they'll come to the line with
the best.
Less than a yard to go. Dialing up a second down pass play.
RB was open, just waited too long. It's all right, PA dagger.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they
I'm looking at Hudson and then Eakin.
That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff, and here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up one.
He missed the throw. He threw it behind him. Rhett has 96 accuracy, right? How is he missing those throws? How does he put that behind him? That should have been it must be an ability or something Rhett's missing. So, like throw under pressure, sense pressure. Something is really messing with our accuracy. We're 86 overall, but that's an automatic throw. I did not directly influence it. I just tried to throw it straight up. How did Rhett throw that behind him? He should not miss that throw based on his attributes. We're away. Oh, it's probably composure. I bet it's composure. That's all right. Shake it off, Rhett. I love the coach, though. Going in straight pass plays, and look at this. A little power run.
They'll give it to the back. Past the first down marker and still running.
Beautiful. Let's go. I love the play. Bunch trail. Let's look at Eakin for a touchdown.
24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard as he
Nobody open.
The ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Outside zone, I don't mind
really
it.
Important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to
believe. It was terrible
don't
blocking.
Give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
This might be a touchdown.
Fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do,
wow,
you make
Colorado
mistakes,
State's coming out with a good pass rush today, aren't they? What?
He took a...
Colorado State's defensive ends are looking like Alabama out there. Off tackle. Coach is really liking this play today.
The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short
deep
game.
attack. I love it.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Looking at Eakin.
This is a running back
Hudson first and then Eakin.
Dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But
again, Rhett throws it behind.
Because this is a guy that can break
that actually wasn't a bad time to throw it behind.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to get it through the air.
Good throw.
It's Douglas.
Good catch, too. He took a shot. Look at our coach is amazing.
And he's got it at the 34. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw.
He trusts Rhett Gamer. Look at that.
Bulldozes him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line.
He loves to call the same plays over and over, though. I don't mind it.
Moving quickly down the field.
Minnesota did that as well.
To move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Miller. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
49 passing yards already, no interceptions. At least when Rhett's throwing it behind them, it's not to the other team, so that's an improvement.
They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Here's the handoff. He is tackled.
Got the first down, good run. Jet sweep.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get
so.
the first down mark.
This is my playbook. If you all watch my Dynasty Mode series, I've been talking about the playbook I've been working on for a while. This is, so I set it as the default playbook in the game, and it carries it into Road to Glory. This is my playbook. This is not, it uses a lot of Texas Tech plays and Kentucky plays, but it also has a lot of additions. And yeah, this is my playbook. You all will see it in the Dynasty Mode as well. You might have already seen it. I've been working on it for a long time.
Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David.
It's looking good.
Now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man.
And I have my game plan customized in it. I didn't know it did that in Road to Glory. That's amazing.
By another opportunity, so I think players always happen there.
Let's go! Rocket Red! Rocket Red! This is the Rocket Red 2.0 edition playbook. No, Ryan Gamer actually made this playbook. Sent it over to Texas Tech for them to use.
Situation down by the goal line, I'm getting outside and I'm taking it in myself.
I didn't know if you all knew this, but you can customize your playbook fully. So you can start with start with whichever one you want, and then you customize your playbook. You add whatever play and formation you want, and you also can rate each play in your game plan, like first down, second down, third down. So if you go through and do that, you can customize your own game plan for Dynasty, but apparently it works in Road to the Show. So you have to go in the main menu, you go to settings, and right in that settings, you choose your default playbook there, your offense and defense. So if you put it there, it loads it into Dynasty automatically. You can change it if you go to team settings. And also here in Road to Glory, you can change your playbook anyways in the team settings, but you can also use a custom one. And this playbook is my favorite. Obviously, I made it, so of course I like it. But it has all my favorite plays. Been working on it for weeks now, but I haven't used it. This is the first game y'all are seeing it in.
Cole maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Now, it's a good thing Rhett put that one behind him. Oh, I love this play. Bench pivot. This one's amazing.
Looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass.
That's a terrible
And
throw.
you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage.
That was not forced into double coverage. That's just a terrible throw. There's something I'm missing. It must be composure away, right? Because our attributes, Rhett should not be missing those throws. Ooh, I like a play action first down. Coach is doing a good job using the Ryan Gamer playbook to call the right plays here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
That's perfect. That's the reason I love that play right there.
Strikes the blow. And they were looking for
And I like this playbook because it has a fullback, has I form, I added I form, power O.
Individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you
That
the
was not
speed.
good.
Now he set up his offense
Ooh,
there
my
with the
favorite
red zone.
play. If you all have watched the Kentucky Dynasty mode, we call this the Ryan Gamer slot corner. This is the Wildcat, everybody.
Okay.
The old Kentucky play.
Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff.
Best playbook, best play in the game, in my opinion. Let's go, Koi Eakin from Rec Gamer.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long.
I'm glad
to find
Texas
their
Tech's
footing. They
coach
get off
allowed
to
Ryan
fast
Gamer to
starts.
influence
That
the
was
plays.
critical for
Don't
them.
worry, we have
Winning
all
their
of
first
Texas
game,
Tech
you've
normal
seen it here
plays.
in this one, too.
Kentucky
They
Wildcat
show
plays
up
in there as
ready to
well.
go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Beautiful. That is a beautiful play. 114 passing yards, a touchdown. I love playing for Texas Tech. Our coach called mostly pass plays the first week, which we already knew he would. That's Texas Tech style. And now even more in game 2. 23 a defensive touchdown. Texas Tech Red Raiders football, everybody. Going into Colorado, making a statement. It's a game we should crush them. Look at that. Beautiful. What I thought was lacking in Kentucky's playbook was the look at coach run it back, my favorite play. But is I form and power O. Kentucky did not have that.
And let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to make that throw.
This game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running
Coach
game.
loves
for
this
exactly
play.
what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like
Okay,
that
coach. Why are we calling the same? Actually, I like it. 3rd and 10. That is the best play you can run. So
They put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
I'm telling you, that play, if they're in that coverage, it's a touchdown so many times, especially against Colorado State. Let's go! Rocket Red! Rocket Red!
Confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now.
Okay, I'm glad our coach loves that play as well. Oh my, that coach calls that as much as Ryan Gamer does for the Kentucky Wildcats. Here's the reason that play is so good. Not only is that out route awesome, that 10 and towards the flag, right? That's awesome. But also, another reason that's a really good route or a really good play, you can check down to the tight end if they're in a cover 3. If they're in men, you're going to hit the middle receiver going out, right? And then if they're in a cover, usually a cover 2, you can hit the middle, the wide receiver cutting in. And then if none of that's open, you look to the right on the post. There's 5 different receivers you can hit, and a lot of times you're going to have 1 or 2 open on that play. It's such a good play. You have to have an offensive line who can block, though. 196 pass yards, 2 touchdowns, 62% completion. Rhett Gamer 2.0, everybody. Another one of my favorite plays, shotgun Y corner.
On the double.
I like to hit the flag route there. Miller.
They'll crank up this
Eakin.
drive with the pass. Quick strike complete.
This kid is phenomenal.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they
Halfback
will try
draw.
to build on what
Yeah,
has
so
already
if you
been
want
a
more
dominant
plays
first half
and you want to
performance.
customize your playbook, get in there to custom playbook, make your own. I've been working on this one for a long time. It's not perfect. I still want to make some adjustments to the game plan for the Dynasty, but I'm loving it so far. Slot corner.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw.
Let's go. Hey, game ball goes to our offensive coordinator and head coach today. I'm telling you that right now. And our defense.
Waiting on him.
Our defense is
When you're
dominating.
handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players.
I can't
coming
wait
off
till
that
we
just
play a
put
ranked
them in
team this year.
position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity.
I told
Boy,
you
he
all
took it.
it was a good idea to move to the Big 12 and get out of the Big 10. This is why. A whole lot of offense, a whole lot of excitement, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns for Rhett, no mistakes. This is a flawless football game. We barely taken a hit. Oh, I love this play. All right, now we go to my 2-minute drill game plan. Let's see how good it is.
He wastes no time.
Eakin.
He comes out throwing.
Eakin! He does it again! There's your Heisman, everybody, right there. Boy, Eakin.
Have a day, young fella.
There's your
I think
Heisman.
some social media post in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Rhett took a shot. Can we play James Madison in Colorado State every game? Like, listen, we need to point out something very important. These two teams have not the greatest defense and not great cornerbacks. When I looked at their cornerbacks of the depth chart, I want to say they both had less than 70 overall out there at cornerback, maybe 75. So we should throw all over this team. Let's not let it get to our heads, think we're the best team in the nation because we beat James Madison and Colorado State. Let's stay humble. 282 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, though. We're going to win the Heisman, everybody. And our defense is... Oh, we're not nailing it, Coach. Oh, come on, Coach. Rhett tried. Coach is like, Rhett, we're up 44-0. Settle down.
A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and
Coach says, Rhett, go to the locker room.
It's time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today.
Oh, my, I love this game. Told you always the right choice.
Easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to our team.
What do you all think about the new playbook? You all will see. Listen, this playbook is going to take the Kentucky Wildcats also to the next level. This is what I've been game planning and working on for quite some time. I still need to make some adjustments, but it has all my favorite plays. It's got a lot of power offense, which works great for my Kentucky Wildcats team in the Dynasty. So thank you for Ryan Gamer for sharing the game plan to Rhett Gamer and Texas Tech. Bold strategy, right? Oh, defense got... No, they took out the starters. That's when you know you played good. Rhett got to sit the second half, which means we don't throw for over 300 yards.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back
41
games and
points in
probably
one
building
quarter.
A little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Game ball goes to that defense. Held them to 3 points. More game balls head out to the offensive coordinator and head coach. That was the best coached game we have had in this Dynasty series. From a defense standpoint, obviously, and also from offense. That's the best play calling we have seen. You know, maybe attribute that to Ryan Gamer's game plan he's created. It's an incredible game plan, and Rhett Gamer used it to perfection. This team could be unstoppable. We got a ball team, everybody. 54-3. We scored 41 points in the second quarter. Only 3 in the first. Rhett Gamer is on fire today. Are you kidding me? Making a statement. That's 2 games with 5 touchdown passes. We didn't throw for over 300 because coach took us out, but it's smart, right? Like, you don't want him to get hurt. But 442 yards of total offense, and Rhett only played 1 half of football. And we did not throw any interceptions. Believe it or not, Rhett has yet to throw an interception. We haven't played good defensive backs yet, or good defense. We have to point that out. We had 636 total yards. Possession time, 24 versus 19. Oh my. Let's take a look at Rhett Gamer's stats. 13 for 19. Best quarterback rating so far, 262. 4 touchdowns. A rushing touchdown as well, right? 4 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. 68% completion. And then the senior came in. Morton got to play a little bit. 9 for 11, 95 yards, no touchdowns, but he still played good. That sleight of hand perk he has right there. That sleight of hand gold, I'm serious, he could be getting tackled and bombing. It's nuts. When a quarterback has the physical sleight of hand ability, they can get the ball off in an instant while getting hit. They can be falling to the ground. They can just sling it for a touchdown about 90 yards. It's kind of insane. Rushing, we didn't rush the ball much. That's my kind of team. This is my kind of football team right there. Look how many different people rush the ball. What? Oh, because we got a lot of playing time. Look, Corey Eakin had a rush, and look at your Heisman winner, everybody. Corey Eakin, 5 receptions, 191 yards, 3 touchdowns. I'm telling you all, this kid is winning Heisman. I don't think anybody is going to outdo Eakin's stats this year. I know it because in my Texas Tech Dynasty on live streams over on Twitch, Corey Eakin dominates. The kid never drops it. His route running is exceptional. He is one of the best wide receivers I've had in this game, other than Barryon Brown, of course. Nobody outdoes Barryon Brown. He's just been incredible in that dynasty mode, but Corey Eakin is phenomenal. So I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and then we're going to take a look at the road ahead. Rhett Gamer 2.0, everybody. This is what I talked about. The reason we left Minnesota. We wanted a scheme that fit our scheme. Now knowing that we could have changed their offensive playbook, but that doesn't change the coach's ability to call run plays. I still think Minnesota would have called run 90% of the time, even with my custom playbook and game plan. I didn't even know you could use your custom game plan in Road to Glory. I just had it already set for every other time I play this game. For all my dynasties, I use that playbook, including the Kentucky one, which you will see in the next video. You will see that playbook. And yes, it's a big matchup to start a new playbook, but hey, it's even better. A really solid job out there, the offensive coordinator. You even exceeded our challenge. I forgot we had a challenge going from Leonard Goodman. You'll love to see it. Coach trust increased considerably more. You'll love to see that. And did we get any more skill points? We're about to find out. I hope so. We have 3 skill points. How many do we need to improve our accuracy even more? We need 6 to improve accuracy to max. The max we can have it. Okay, and then we'll start working on throw power and carrying. I'm not too worried about carrying, you know. Rhett will always be known to fumble. Our injury is 82? Oh, it takes 10 points to improve your health? What? It's still, you know, I want to mention, it's still very frustrating to me that there's no offseason. There is no offseason. There's no spring game. There's no workouts. There's no practice. You don't improve in the offseason whatsoever. That is bizarre to me. Like, how is there, in a college football game, how is there no offseason? You know? There's got to be something. There's got to be something to get your player better. And just like Dynasty, your players get better in the offseason, right? Your players get better during the season. They earn skill points. They get better in the offseason, of course. In this, you only get better based on how you perform and your weekly agenda. There's no offseason. So clearly, I guess your athletes in this game, when you're in the career mode, they don't do anything in the offseason. They just sit there. Oh, they probably play college football 25, right? They sit there and play video games or study. What a game. 54-3. It's going to be interesting to see where we move on the ranking. Now, it was Colorado State, but we crushed them, right? It was not even close. But hopefully in the next game, they add some type of offseason. I want a spring game in the Dynasty mode as well. The same thing in the Dynasty mode. There's like nothing to do in the offseason. You don't have control over the player progression. It would be cool if you did, though. So now players do progress, and based on your coach abilities, players will progress more if you have coaches that improve offseason progression. So there are ways to impact offseason progression with coach abilities, but you can't like choose a offseason plan or anything like that. Wait, we don't care about stiff arm. Jiu-jitsu private trainer? No, we don't. What? We don't need stiff arm. Decline the deal. Thank you for the offer, though. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need to use up 2 energy. Okay, we have a bye week in week 3. Nice. So we can do practice just to do it. You know, we got some time here. Let's do the practice. Let's do something we haven't done yet. What scramble survive? Survive, escape the pocket to throw an open receiver for big gains. Is this the one we had in the starter duel when we tried to take the starter's position in season 1? You all remember that? The little challenge we had? I think this was the drill. So you stay in the pocket and then you get out, right? Oh. Oh, I think I get it. You stay in. And then you... What? I thought for sure you're supposed to... Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay. Maybe I don't understand a thing. What are we doing? Okay, you're getting out of the pocket, and you're standing in these zones. You get... Okay, I think I get it. You have to escape the pocket. You have 3 seconds. And then you go. So, yeah, that's nice. Let's move on from that win. We lost that in the position duel. In the position battle, we lost that. And you can see why we lost. I get it now. You have to escape the pocket right away. If you stay in the pocket for those 3 seconds, it's a penalty. You have to get out, and then you want to hit those things and then throw it. So, I do understand it now. It doesn't mean I'll ever do that practice again, but I do understand it. So, let's do the weekly agenda here for the bye week. Actually, top stories. Oregon crushed Oklahoma State. They're the #1 team in the nation right now, 27-0. Wow, and then they face off against Oregon State this week. Oregon should crush them, but you never know. Then Pittsburgh faces off against West Virginia. Pittsburgh is ranked 22nd, and then Baylor facing off against #4 Texas A&M. Now training, I do want to train this week to continue to work towards more skill points. We don't care about studying. Let's focus on health a little bit. And actually, yeah, let's max out leadership, and then I guess we'll study. We'll study a bit. We have 1 energy left. Let's go bread then. We're getting close to the influencer status to get Road Dog to increase composure gains on the road. I think we have Road Dog already, but I wonder if it improves it a little bit more. So let's go ahead and advance to week 4 and see who we play. We've had a very favorable schedule. James Madison, then Colorado State, and we did what we should do in those games. We should crush them, and we definitely did. Karen Jones, academic advisor, you have one of your first big tests of the year in entomology coming up this week? What? So just coming in a few times this week, we can assist you in studies? Yeah, study a lot. All right. All right, Karen, whatever you say. Look, I said we weren't going to focus on studying, but look at us go. 18th in the nation, Texas Tech. We are at home going up against Oregon State, and they just got beat most likely by Oregon last week. They're sitting 1-3. Let's take a look at the schedule and see what we got coming up here. Okay, so we play against Oregon State. We have another bye. That'll be our last bye of the season. Then we have our big test. Our first big test will be Kansas State, #3 ranked. They're 3-0 on the season. Then we play Houston at Houston. We go to Arizona State. We play against Oklahoma State next. UCF, BYU, West Virginia, Utah, and Kansas. I'm telling you all, we can win the Big 12. We can win every single one of these games. It's going to be tough to beat Kansas State. There's going to be some tough matchups there. But we can win every single game. I really believe we can. Go ahead and make your predictions. Will Texas Tech have an undefeated season? Will we win the Big 12? And let's take a look at Heisman Watch. Boykin and Rhett Gamer probably are up there. Right? Right? I mean, I understand we haven't had a very strong strength of schedule, but Corey Eakin has caught like 8 touchdown passes. And Rhett Gamer has 10 total touchdowns on the season. Yeah, I mean, okay. Let's make a statement next week against Oregon State then. So that will be the next episode. We head into the week 4 matchup of the 2025 season where we face off at home against Oregon State, and let's crush Oregon State. Let's see their overall. They're 80. Okay, so we're pretty even. 80, 80, 81 for Oregon State. Texas Tech is 83, 82, 85, and our defense has been dominating. We have great defense. Our linebackers and defensive line are great. Our cornerbacks are not the greatest, but they're not bad, don't get me wrong, but our linebackers are like 96 overall, 90 overall. They're pretty phenomenal. And we're going to lose them next season, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and win the championship this year while they're here. But thank you all so much for watching this video to the end, for all the support here for this series and across all the Ryan Gamer and Rhett Gamer career mode series on the channel. Rhett has finally got it together, spent a lot of time working in the off season, improved his overall, obviously here to 86, and it showed this season. what an incredible season this has been so far. And we have not thrown an interception yet. But we also haven't played great cornerbacks yet. So yeah, we'll throw interceptions. Don't you all worry when we play against Kansas State. So interceptions will definitely be there this year. But I'm very proud of this team. I love our play calling and this new playbook. It's awesome. That just showed it's like all my favorite plays. The game plan is working out. I probably need to make a few adjustments in the dynasty mode, but it's looking really good so far. So yeah, obviously I'll be using. I made this playbook for the dynasty. I didn't even know you could use it in Road to Glory, but I love that you can still use your custom playbooks because a lot of these playbooks are there's not a lot of plays to them, and I wanted more plays, and that was why I made my own playbook. And I love it. It's fantastic. And I highly recommend you all go in and create your own custom playbook on plays you want and go into the main menu settings, and that's where you can choose it. One thing I want to point out, you can download playbooks, but they're bugged right now. So some playbooks you download don't always they don't actually download. It'll say download complete. I think it's a server problem. It'll say download complete, but you don't have them. It'll show up in your download history, but some playbooks do. It's so weird. I don't know if it's like one has to be posted and be there for a while on the server for it to actually be downloadable. I think the servers are just being overloaded right now. So I don't know. Hopefully that's something that's fixed soon, because you can also find playbooks that way if you don't want to create your own. But greatly appreciate the support. Drop a like if you got some enjoyment. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Plenty of other career mode content on the channel. We got 7 ongoing series. The Madden series will be starting very soon, so stay tuned for that. That'll start August 13th, I believe. I think I said August 12th in previous videos. I think it starts August 13th is when early access starts for Madden. So yeah, Ryan Gamer will be stepping back into the world of the NFL. He'll be coaching college and playing in the NFL at the same time. First player ever to do that. So I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.